We are the dollars and cents.
What's up, YouTube? These are back on a quick video. Back again with my boy, Brandon.
What's up, guys?
Coming back at you with another special edition video like we did, I think that was what, fall? No, that was winter.
Winter,
yeah. When you had the,
long ago.
we did that over the video chat just because we wanted to test it out and see how it worked. But no, we're in person today. We're going to grab some dinner. So we thought this would be the perfect time for us to do the same format we did last time, but we're going to do our... It's technically going to be a top 10, but it's going to be five of each. I'm going to do my top 5. I believe these are all niche, if not niche quality.
Okay. My honorable mention, very popular in the community, doesn't really need any introduction, from Le Labo. It's Bergamot 22. So, obviously, everybody knows about this if you're in the Fragcom. Citrusy, bright, fresh bergamot, kind of vetiver-y in the base.
Yeah, I get a lot of vetiver in that fragrance.
I like it. It's very simple. You know, we live in Texas, so it's super hot. And honestly, when it's really hot, I don't really want to think about what I'm wearing. Just want to put something on that's going to fit. So this does that.
Yep. Actually, you wore that one night we went to dinner, and I knew it smelled familiar. It smelled really good, too. You get, my nose anyway, I get a lot of that vetiver, which is not super dirty, but it's there. It's super earthy.
Grassy.
Yeah, fresh.
I dig it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's popular for a reason.
Yep.
So there we go.
All right, so my honorable mention, I got this fragrance in a bundle sale about a month ago, maybe. And the guy had it for a really low price, and I've never tried any fig. I don't think so anyway. Any fig fragrances from this house, and so I was actually surprised by the performance of this fragrance. Not the best, but for this house, it was pretty good. So from Joe Malone, my honorable mention is fig and lotus flower, and the best way I can really compare this fragrance, or say it reminds me of something, is reminds me a little bit of not Sung Om, but Sung, I think it's called H-E-I. It's like the teardrop bottle. This is like a better version of that. That one had some bamboo in it, very watery. It's just very fresh, watery. It has some bamboo notes. This one just has fig and lotus flower, but it really has a really nice, strong fig note that I like. The kind that you get like Felicicos or any of those really nice fig fragrances that we've tried in the past that are really nice in the summer. But this one just has a bamboo or a nice watery dry down that I really, really like in this fragrance. Perfect for summer. Really didn't think I was going to like it, honestly, because it's just a Joe Malone. And honestly, Joe Malones, they make so many. You just didn't think I was going to hit a home run with this one. But yeah, I wore this one on a hot day and actually really, really liked it. And definitely... a good little fragrance that I'm going to have for my honorable mention. So starting off at number 5, Brandon.
All right, number 5. This is a personal favorite of mine. I mean, it's pretty popular, I guess, but not a lot of people talk about it. Clive Christian, 1872.
Yeah.
So when I first smelled this one, I was blown away. And for some reason, this really resonates with me, just the way... It has like somewhat of a classical feel, which I really don't like usually. I'm not a big fougere fan, not a barbershop fan. But this kind of has like somewhat of a classical feel. Like I don't know if it's because it's Clive Christian or what, but it does remind me of like an older, elegant guy, like from way back in the day in England or wherever. So I really like this one. I know you have it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that
green,
giant bottle of that thing.
Yeah, big 100 ml here. I had a 50 ml, and I do wear this one quite a bit, so I upgraded to the 100 ml. But yeah, green, fresh, a little bit classical, gentlemanly. It's good stuff.
Yeah, there's a nice warmth I get with that fragrance. Not sure where it comes from.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's amber or something, but something in that just gives it a nice warmth to it that I really, really like. That it's perfect for, it just gives it more body for a hot summer day. It's a nice fresh fragrance, but it really does have a thickness to it that I really like.
It lasts a long time too.
Yeah. I mean, those are not
cheap.
Those aren't cheap. I mean, you're paying for the quality, so.
But it lasts, so I mean, it's good. I enjoy it.
All right, so next up is a fragrance that I got from, I think I got it from Scentbird or one of those, whenever I did a video for them that sent me, I just went and did all their niche because, I was like, I'm not going to waste a free sample on a designer. I want to get some niche stuff. And this was one of the ones they sent me, and I actually still have that sample, and I refill it every now and then. This does remind me of a niche, or just better quality version of Varvatos Pure White, I think was that what it's called, or Artisan Pure.
Yeah.
This one just, it has creamier and it has that neroli in it. It is Memoir de Mustique from 8 and Bob. That's my number 5 fragrance. Just very, it's like, it just has that nice bite. I think it's from the Neroli mostly. There's some white flowers in this, some citrus in this. If you like John Varvatos Artesian Pure, you're going to like this fragrance. Also reminds me a little bit of, just a little bit, I believe, of Neo. Again, not a lot, just has that sharp bite that I get from this. This one really is super creamy, but citrusy at the same time. Not the best performance, which is why I was saying I refill that little atomizer and I keep it in my car. But it could definitely do better, but you can probably get this one for, you know, a highly discounted price online. But if you like that fragrance, you'll probably like this one. Really nice fragrance for the summer.
My number 4, I guess this is kind of cheating in a way, because, you know, what you get now is not what I have here, but I picked it and it's one of my favorites. So from Creed, guys, we got Virgin Island Water. I do have a blue cap bottle, so this is pretty old. I'm not sure what year it is, but it's obviously a lot stronger than the current formulations. It has more coconuts, lasts a lot longer. Kind of cheating, but, you know, it's one of my favorites for summer. It works really well. I get lots of compliments on it, but, you know, it is similar vibe to what you get now, the coconut, pina colada type scent. So I really like this one. This bottle is really strong, so that's definitely advantageous. But yeah, good scent.
I mean, people either love that one or hate it.
Yeah.
So you gotta ride the line on that one. All right, so my number 4 is from the same house, and this one probably rivals Virgin Island Water when it comes to summer fragrances.
Yep.
And some people might say, why isn't this one really ranked higher? It's not so much I'm really ranking these. Maybe Brandon is, but this is just what I've been wearing this summer. You know,
okay.
These are just the ones I've been wearing. But they're sort of kind of ranked, honestly. But it is Millesime Imperial from the House of Creed. This is a 2008 bottle, and this is nice. If you guys know this one, you know the fragrance. I don't know if there's watermelon in it. Everyone says that, but I don't think there's actual watermelon in it. It just smells like salty watermelon.
It's just kind of fruity, yeah. I don't know if I would say watermelon, but...
Yeah, super fruity and salty, and just a really nice fragrance. Luckily, I have a decanted it, so I'm actually using that juice before I get to this bottle, because I think this is just probably one of the oldest bottles I've ever got my hands on. But if you guys know Millesime Imperial, then you guys know what I'm talking about. This is a summer staple, and again, I do get the watermelon. I picture a piece of watermelon, sprinkle some salt on it, take a big bite. So.
Sitting by the ocean.
Yeah, sitting by the ocean, exactly.
My number 3 here is from PROFUMUM ROMA, and it is ACQUA VIVA. So this one got a little hype. Was that last year? 2 years ago, maybe? Mainly because it lasts a long time for a summer scent. It's very heavy on the lemon. There's some sweetness. But it's mostly like a lemon fragrance, I would say. And it lasts forever, just like, you know, most of the PROFUMUM ROMAs. So, yeah. Heavy lemon. I mean, some people say it smells like floor cleaner, but I don't personally get that.
I don't know if I've tried that one before yet, actually.
Spray it up. What do you think?
I can see that a little bit. I can see a little bit of like, what's the stuff you spray on wood that comes in the yellow can? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I get a little bit of that, but I don't want to waste your. I'm going to wear one of mine this evening, but
yeah. I like it. It lasts a long time. It's very fresh. So, yeah.
So my number 3 is going to be. I think I did a full video on this one over like December or something like that. But yeah, this one. I have a little bit of hatred towards this one, just a little small, tiny little tidbit. But overall, I do like it. I actually upgraded to a bigger bottle. The bigger bottle was only like $20 more. So I sold a 50 ml. But yeah, this is pretty much a niche version. And I compared this one to John Varvatos, I think it was Artesian Blue, the one that came in like the bright blue bottle. But that one was very green. People also compare this one to Chrome and a couple of other Chrome sort of smelling fragrances. This is Edge from Nishane. Just a very fresh fragrance. It's green. I think it has mint. I think it has basil. It's got some citruses in it. The only thing I didn't like about it is it's got a little bit of a magic marker feel, which I don't know where that comes from. But it smells really, really nice. It has a little bit, I think it has violet leaves maybe. Overall, it's a really good fragrance and lasts a decent amount of time. I think if you like Chrome or those types of fresh summer fragrances, you might want to get your hands on this because this is a niche version of those. And yeah, and again, my only complaint is just a little bit of that magic marker. I wish I knew what that was, and it's not. Obviously, I bought a bigger bottle. I like it. I just knew I was going to go through this because it is a warm weather fragrance, and I tend to put more spray. So I am planning on keeping this one for a long time. So
okay, I got my number 2. Also something that's very popular, pretty common in this list for me. And this one is from Roja, and it's Elysium.
And that's the
Parfum version.
Yes.
Yes, it has to be the Parfum version for me. I don't really care for the cologne. It just doesn't have the same richness and depth that the Parfum does. It's a little more thin, I guess. And, and like you've said, when I wore the Parfum cologne probably a few years ago, you mentioned that it had some kind of like wet rag smell.
Oh, is that what you wore
like
that day?
Old dish rag smell.
Okay.
Which I did kind of get, but I don't get it from the Parfum. So I really like this one. Everyone knows about this. Green, fresh, lasts a long time. That's again another thing that I look for in summer fragrances, something that lasts a long time. So yeah, Elysium.
All right, so number 2 is a fragrance I actually got from you.
Yes.
Yeah, you moved on from this one and another one from the house, but I didn't get a chance to get my nose on this house, and so he obliged and was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of him, so he gave me for a really, really good price. So this one actually has really good performance for a summer fragrance. It is Citrus Riviera from the house of BDK. Now I didn't get a chance to look at the notes, but I do know there's some citrusy notes in this. And there's something in this that it's like a powdery sweetness, almost like a pixie stick kind of smell with this one. The citrus in this, I'm guessing it's bergamot or something like that, but it's mandarin. Okay, it smells like the peel. There's something very like, when you get like an orange and you you get the peel and you squeeze it and the oil comes out, very sharp. I get something like that out of the citrus notes, which is what sticks around the longest. It almost like stings my nostrils a little bit, not in a bad way. I just meant it's like that very sharp, astringent, if that's the proper word, oily note from the peel. So you get that strong orange note throughout the life of this fragrance, and I really like this fragrance. It smells really, really good, and the performance you just cannot beat for a summer fragrance. And I do believe. The BDKs are actually a good price. You get 100 ml, it's $190, which some might think it sounds expensive, but $190 for 100 ml and a decent presentation, a good box, or decent presentation, I guess, is a good price. I think, especially if it lasts long like this one for a fresh fragrance. Drum roll, please. Time for number 1.
All right, my number 1. Again, something that a lot of people will probably put on their list. This is something that I fell in love with years ago. So one of the fragrances that kind of opened my eyes to niche fragrance and what it could be and how intricate and realistic things could smell. But this kind of holds more of a place in my personal fragrance journey versus just something that's amazing and blew me away. But without further ado, from Tom Ford, Neroli Portofino.
That is a super nice fragrance.
Something that I smelled very early in my fragrance journey, and from being in Texas, like I said before, fresh fragrances you got to have a bunch of them. So yeah, fell in love with this. It kind of reminds me of going to the pool as a child and kind of smelling sunscreen and the pool and all that good stuff. So yeah, really love this one. Does actually last pretty good on my skin, which is rare, so I guess I'm lucky in that sense. But yeah, love this one. Wear it all the time.
Yeah, I had what is it called? The intense version of it. It's like
Forte.
Forte. Yes, I have that one, which is okay. It's better. I do like the original composition. It smells really good.
Better, yeah.
I've never had the best performance on my skin, unfortunately. That's why I went with the Forte version. I do have Neroli Canvas, which again is not the same. That one's so much sweeter than the Tom Ford. So much sweeter, but just better. A better overall fragrance. Neroli Canvas is okay, but you might as well just shout the extra money and get.
You can get Neroli Portofino pretty cheap, I would say.
Yeah, I would think so.
eBay or fragrance groups or whatever.
All right, so my number 1 fragrance is a fragrance that I got in a swap from a guy a while back. I don't know if I ever tried it before I swapped it. I just knew that it was coming from a good line. Also, you can get it refilled for half the price, which is another thing, the reason why I wanted it. But this fragrance is one of my favorites all around, just all around fragrances.
I can tell you've used a lot.
I've used quite a bit. I've split a couple of decants, but no, I think I got it pretty full. And so every time I wear this fragrance, I get noticed. almost every time, and people ask me what it is, and I still can't pronounce the name. So I got to write it down for them just because I had to memorize how to spell it. But without further ado, it is L'Immensité. I think that's how you pronounce it correctly, from the house of Louis Vuitton. And this fragrance has been compared to Tiger, which is from the Bulgari private line.
Yeah.
I get the comparisons because I did a video of that one last summer, and I can totally see the comparisons. Guys, save your money on the Bulgari because this is way better. This is way stronger. That is like an eau de toilette version of this. This just has more going on. You get the same sort of grapefruit note that one has, but this one is just more robust, more well-rounded, better performance. Honestly, this is probably one of the strongest fresh fragrances that I own and have ever tried. And, I was actually even debating whether this would be even too much for summer. Because it is very, very sharp, very citrusy. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it, almost a little bit of a cosmetic note to it. I think this is exclusively for men, right? I don't know if it's
from the men's line.
The men's line, okay. So it's not unisex. So definitely very masculine. It's very, I just suggest trying this one, guys. Again, I don't know what it is about the fragrance that people really get the most, because I've never really smelled anyone else wear it. But people always stop me and ask me what it is, and of course they freak out when they see the price. But I told them if it's it's totally worth it if you can get your loved one to buy this, your boyfriend or husband or whatever, and then you can fill it up for half price. So guys, that was our top 10, 5 each fragrances we've been wearing this summer. Guys, let me know what you guys have been wearing this summer. You can leave your 5 or 10 down in the comments below. And let me know what you guys have been wearing, because it's not even, today was like 100 degrees, so it's going to get even hotter. So I'm looking forward to trying all these fragrances, and also let us know about our lists if you guys think that they're if we're bums, right? If they're trash, or if we have good choices, guys. But Brandon, how you doing? You doing good?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, Brandon just got back from Italy.
Yes.
Yes, give him congratulations in the comments as well. He just got married, and I will be posting a picture, I'm sure, of that right now somewhere. But yeah, so he is a married man now.
Married man.
Yeah, he's like my little brother, so he's all growing up. And so congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, so guys, thank you guys again for watching all the videos on my channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you find fragrance-related photos, and future contest winners, guys. And as always, until the next video, you guys take care. Thanks. Do I need to do that over, you think? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.